Hey everybody, welcome back. Excited to play as the inventor again, which are things that I never thought I would say. But we did lose in a little bit of a frustrating way last time, but I'm willing to accept I made some strategic missteps. Sorry, I just ate lunch. I got the lunchtime burps, I apologize. But you can see it, there's no point in denying it. I got the just ate tacos, carnitas for lunch kind of burps. I got... Okay, you understand. Here's my thinking. Make sure we replicate the 3. Do 3 damage. Do 3 damage. Yeah, I think this is kind of a fun way to play as the inventor, to be honest. I'm not having a bad time at all. Not that we need this, but I just need to... We have less control over the equipment that gets yeeted. We need to build our run a little bit more consciously than we did last time. I love to see this, by the way. Spanner Sword is like a beautiful get, I think. That was doing great work for us last time. It is a little confusing sometimes. I don't really want to drain your health. We don't really get much of a benefit out of anything else, though. Actually, because you only have 1 piece of equipment, I would like to shock you. I think the shock... I mean, that's 5 damage, and then we can get another 3 damage out of that. Because in order to use the equipment, you gotta pay for it, so I don't mind that at all. We don't need to drain your HP, because we will be getting the full HP here anyway. I would prefer to yeet... I don't know. What do you got options for here? Mosquito Bite is definitely the option. I just forgot that it existed. That's how useless it was to my overall plan. Okay, Gemstone Staff. Have to consider it. Pretty much, we need to... There's like a hard and fast... Well, it's like the opposite. I guess it's not a hard and fast rule. But either way, we want to... Reuse gadget, that's right. We want to get 1 piece of equipment every single fight. That's the best thing I can say right now. If we can stick to that ratio, we might not be fine, but we give ourselves the best possible chance to succeed. So we could turn all of our dice into 6. I actually think that's a pretty useful opportunity here. Doesn't... I mean, yes, the Spanner Sword, it would also benefit us to be able to take advantage of that, but... We can't. 6 damage, 1 freeze. 2 damage, 1 shock. Might as well take you closest to lethal. Although now that I think about it, it makes it a little bit harder for us to... well, you're not doing damage anyway. I was going to say it makes it a little bit harder for us to suck your blood next turn, but... Whatever. What's done is done. Mission accomplished. Back to base. We will definitely choose something at random, and it's Capacitor. I don't mind losing Capacitor. I think it might have even been our best choice. Berlin Key is now our best choice. We want that to be gone ASAP. ASAPP. As soon as is plausibly possible. So here's what I'm thinking. You definitely do this. You do have 2 pieces of equipment, so we want to put our 6 in here. But first, we might as well... Doesn't matter which one we set, I think, here. So I think you whether it gets the 3 or the 4 is irrelevant to me. Because we're still at enough of a level to get Gemstone Staff. So there's some mild synergies there. Low rolls for you make it impossible for you to gain off of Venus Flytrap, and much harder for you to hit Poison Slingshots, so I think that's a win-win. We do like the shock. I think it's pretty much exactly the same scenario here. Hit, and you should be dead. You will be dead. You would have been dead if you tried to do anything next turn anyway, due to the double shock. But we'd really like to get rid of Berlin Key, so we're gonna roll the dice. That hurts. Hurts quite a lot. We'll take Molotov. We know Molotov. We know we can make Molotov work for now. What do you got? Scrap Club. Big Stick. Upgrade equipment. Spicy. I don't know which one to take yet. I do want to take something, and I'm not sure upgrades are the way to go. Because we end up upgrading equipment that gets yeeted regardless. So, unfortunately, there's no good re-equip. Actually, there is one good re-equip. Gives you a lot of extra value, actually. We would like to hit you for 6. We would like to hit you for 6 and freeze, and then doesn't really do anything, but that's okay. Still only a 12 damage turn 1, but I think we did screw up his odds and evens setup, so I'll take advantage of that. Didn't get hurt too badly there. Definitely like Spanner Sword with re-equip is just free extra dice, which is BEA beautiful. Might as well hit you for 4 and burn ya. You are... Oh, you're not dead because it's not reusable. That's right. Created a lot of odds. But nothing, you know, that we should actually have to worry about here. Might as well just kill him. We'll see what gets taken. We'd still like Berlin Key to be taken, I think. Yeah, that's fine. And our new equipment is Double Edge. Do damage to both enemy and you. So I'm gonna put that out for now, but mostly because I want it gone. So I don't even want Scrap Club right now, because if we get Scrap Club, it's gonna be offered as scrap. I don't want that. Do 2x damage to the enemy and to you. No. Honestly, I don't really want to make Gemstone Staff smaller. I don't think Spanner Sword is that great for us here, but I don't want to make Gemstone Staff smaller because, you know, space is not our limiting factor for equipment right now. It's access. Okay. Okay. Am I willing to do it? I think I'm willing to do it. You want to dance? Let's freaking dance. Now I'm just like, I don't think I want to give him my equipment. Those are good rolls for him, but what the heck does Weaken even do now? Take 1 extra point of damage from each attack. Okay, so it's vulnerability from Slay the Spire. So we might not want to hit ourselves too hard on this one. Well, you can't do anything with that, and now you've given him your equipment. Ah! Okay, he didn't do anything with it. That's beautiful. Think you want to give him a little ya? And a little ya? Reverse your equipment back? I don't really want to put us any closer to death here. Oh, beautiful rolls. Okay, so are we leveling up after this guy? Because this is a bit of a mess right now. I would really like to level up after this guy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Did I leave myself with his equipment? Well, it's very interesting. It is very interesting indeed. Scrap Spear. Calculator. Multiply dice together, do that much damage? Huh? So we're dead. Probably. See, it must equal 7. That puts us in a tough spot here. I think that's the way you tackle that. Don't kill me, because I think this could be fun. He rolled no evens, which is awesome. I think we want to do it like this. I did it backwards. Don't roll evens. Oh my god, he didn't roll evens. I do not deserve to be alive on this run right now, but we've made it happen. We got back to full HP. Yes, take Scrap Spear. We need to get as much equipment as possible as quickly as possible. We still only have 3 pieces of equipment. We need to buy cheap equipment, basically. Reroll a random dice. We still, you know what? I think you do this, and then reroll a random dice. You're hoping to get to 7. That's okay. You didn't get there. That's okay. At least you've got a lot of raw damage potential. We will be shocked here. Can't afford for our good equipment to go, so it actually makes... Well, I don't know. I think we start here, actually. Well, actually, do that, then start here. Nothing adds to 7, so there's no real reason to unshock. I think just ending the run previously, or you know, like 3 fights ago, with shocked equipment, or sorry, swapped equipment, let's put us in a real tight spot. So now we can do this. It'll only do 6 damage. And if we're gonna do that, we should probably start here, so we get extra damage out of it. Whether or not it was necessary, I do not know. But what I do know is somehow I'm alive. Please God. We have 2 pieces of equipment right now. We pretty much have to spend all of our money on equipment, just so we have the ability to put up a fight here. I have no... I think we have 2 things that do damage right now. I would describe that as a very spiced situation. Okay. You have to burn. You flip all your dice upside down, we're gonna get a bunch of 4s and 5s. We have an absolutely, like, impossible run to work with here. At least the poison is not that bad. We have the ideal 7 setup here. It does suck that I think we should use the 2 there. I know you're like, why not get a 6 and 1? Well, because this is 12 damage. I wish we could activate that first. Put a bunch of 2s and 2, 3, 4. Put 4, 3 here, 2 here. Ah, but we don't get to keep the dice. Okay, hold on. So you definitely want to do 12 damage. I don't know. Like, I mean, you get the idea. Basically, the idea is I don't know what I'm doing. So we're applying vulnerability, doing extra damage, inflicting some burn. Sure, I'd prefer not to take damage given the choice. I'd also prefer to have, like, maybe some more equipment that perhaps, you know, in an ideal situation could take us to the point where we could actually do damage without having a sum of 7, but sure. Oh, wait, hold on. That's my mistake. I can't deny that via calculator, we can at least put out some damage. Not very much. Yes, you can absolutely take Saw Wave away from me. That was, the least valuable piece of equipment. Duplicate 1 dice and return the other, okay? I will say to you yet again, I'm not sure this provides us with much benefit. 1 shock is totally fine. All dice become 6. Don't know about that one, coach. Bunch of 2s, 5s, and 1s. I think you do this. No, I had it backwards. Duplicate 1 dice, return the other. Okay. You can still at least get that. It's a very cursed run right now. I don't see a world in which this works for us. Who knows, though? Okay. How the heck do we get to a 7 here? 2, 1, 1, 4. But we can't create a sum of 7 with 2 dice. We can create a sum of 6. Go ahead. Like, lock my dice. See if I care. I can't do damage. And like you flip them, you get a 3-5-1. You flip them, you get a 5-3-3. Dude, I'm dying. I'm dying here. I'm withering on the vine. Please. I need 3-4. I need 3 and 4. Five 2 does equal 7. Sorry, my brain was temporarily broken. Okay. You might as well put the 5 and 2 in here just in case somehow you could get something even better out of that. But that doesn't make any sense at all, now that I think about it. Love to see you rolling 1s. Obviously, we have no choice but to kill you this turn. And this will do it. There's one truth of this run right now. You cannot take Calculator. If you take Calculator, I cannot win. So I think we have to lose Befuddle, just so we don't lose Calculator. I don't want to lose Befuddle. But if we lose Calculator, we lose the run. With 100% authority. So I don't think we can beat the Wicker Man, but we'll try. And when we inevitably fail, we'll start up another run here. He is weak to fire. That's something. I think you toss a 2 in here. Then you hit him with the 5-2. Honestly, you might as well turn this into a 6 and shock him and also hit him. Appreciate it. Obviously bad. And actually we're dead, so never mind. This run, it crossed the curse threshold when we finished the run with swapped equipment. We'll try again. That's a bummer. But it's also really cool that that works mechanically. I know it sounds like I'm trying to put a silver lining on a dark cloud, but it's neat that, in like a Magic the Gathering context, that equipment or gadget does exactly what it says it's gonna do, Might as well use the 5. Replicate the 6. Replicate the 6. And, I think you're just dead or useless this turn. Up to you. You take your pick. So right off the bat, we definitely still get rid of Scrap Club. That's fine. Spanner Sword. At least it's not Drain Blood. We would probably... I don't know, man. Maybe we should yeet Spanner Sword. I don't really want to yeet it, to be clear. But... well, this is up to you, my friend. If we get the choice, it is perhaps the least valuable of all of the available options for us. And we've tried to keep it in the past. Maybe dice manipulation is not the way to go. Don't take... Thank you. Maybe we just have to maximize raw damage instead of trying to get funky with Spanner Sword and dice manipulation. You know what I mean? So, baby squid doo 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 doo. No 6s. We might as well use Magic Spanner. Doesn't really give us a whole lot, huh? Two. That's 4 damage this turn. Not bad. Not bad. 1, 2, 6. I don't know, man. It seems like the way I'm using this is actually worse than like, I don't think I should be using our gadget at all. That's my 2 cents right now. I think I should be hitting you for as much as possible. And then just let Magic Spanner be useless. It's okay. I would prefer if it were not useless, but it being useless is not that bad. So, we like it. Do we love it and want some more of it? I'm undecided. I would like to get rid of Mosquito Bite, please. Apart from that, I want to get some dice value increasers or combiners. That way, I could actually make Gemstone Staff and all of our other pieces of equipment that are based on counters more likely to actually work. Get them. I would go out on a limb and say that Shock is not that good against this guy. I would also go out on a limb and say that Freeze is not that good against this guy. Because, you know, it makes him slightly more likely to roll a 1, which is not good for us. And it keeps him away from a 6, which is the best, probably, for us. So I don't think Shock is that good, but I could do 5 damage, or I could do 7 damage if I squeeze it in like this. So you're really relying on a 1 in 6 chance of the status effect working for you. With Shock, that is. So we like the Sip, for sure. That's guaranteed damage. I think in this case, we do like 4 damage. If you want to dodge, then go ahead and dodge. There's not a whole heck of a lot I can do about that. He rolled another 5, so he's going to have... No, he's only going to have 1 dodge, and the Shock missed, but still. 1-1-1, huh? Well, I'll do 1 damage, which you've dodged. Quite aptly, I might add. And we'll try to get this enabled, because it's probably our best chance at lethal. So we're going to take 5 damage with 2 burned dice. Burned dice are not a problem for us at the present moment, because we don't need that equipment, because there won't be a turn after this one. I think we want to keep Capacitor. Losing Tetraphobia is definitely for the best. I actually think Doppel twice might be the best for us here, because we're constructing the run slightly differently, and higher rolls are going to be more advantageous for getting our counters enabled. So I think you send a 2 to a 4. Well, I don't know. Maybe you'd rather just focus on this one. Do damage. Shuriken again. 6 and a freeze is actually pretty helpful. I think it beats 2 and a shock. Yeah, you take a lot less damage here. I don't know. I think we got something. I know I've said that a few times in the past, but I think we got something going on here. I guess if I have to choose, I would lose shock here. Don't take... Okay, that you continue to take the right thing, and you would not believe how appreciative I am. Honestly, give me a scrap club, and then also, we're going to take a chance on an upgrade. Yeah, I actually think Doppel twice being able to hit better dice is very good. We don't need to lower our equipment size, I think. So my thinking here is like, okay, you could double a 4. Actually, you know... No, double a 4. Do you get 6-2? You do. That's awesome. Okay, then double your 3. 3 becomes 6, obviously, which allows you to zap again. Then you can do... you might as well do 6 and 6 in here. And then put the 2 in there for a little bit of extra damage. Sure. I mean, I guess that makes sense now that I think about it. I don't know why I was acting like it was unfathomable. Might as well double. Might as well double. Go ahead. And you are dead. So we're going to lose Scrap Club. I like this setup a lot. I wouldn't mind just getting a piece of scrap equipment that we could use at every single shop. High-vis jacket. This is a tough one because I really... Okay, Scrap Spear will work. It's only one size. It's double size? What is wrong with you, dude? We'll still put it out there. That gives us the ability to keep the equipment alive with modest sacrifice. We'd rather get 6 damage plus upside. This fight's gonna suck pretty bad, though. But then we're gonna lose the spear, and we're gonna be able to roll with something we prefer. So careful with the burn dice here. If you don't have to use it, you might want to abstain. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful roll. You love to see it. Next turn, you'll be dead. Will I be at full HP? Man, we got super lucky with the rolls against this guy, just to be clear. I don't know. Are we at next level now? We are. All right. So that feels nice. Definitely takes scrap spear. Even the gadget ability there is not bad. So we put Doppel twice back in. It's honestly like fairly tempting. Okay, actually that's good. We'll save our money for now. Spanner Sword, we can use it for up fight, and then hopefully that'll be selected as our equipment. I don't know. You start here. I think you just love that. That's just beautiful for us. Almost nothing's reusable here. So I think you honestly just go like... I think you start here. And then you re-roll a random dice. If it took a 6, it really didn't matter. Yeah, because we are having a problem very similar to problems we've had in the past where, you know, at certain levels of dice roll, all of our equipment is gated off from us, unfortunately. I think you do like 5-3, becomes 6-2. I think you double the 2 and double the 4. Now you got a 6-2 you can just toss right in there. Reroll a random dice. Hit. Reroll a random dice for absolutely no reason whatsoever. We love the freeze against this guy. It just lowers your damage. Lowers the damage received, I should say. 3-3-3-1. On this one, probably start with a random reroll. It's really bad, but we can combine a 3 and a 4, or 3 and a 1 to make a 4. That 4 becomes an 8 on that, and might as well double this to become a 6, and you are dead. Please take Spanner Sword from us. We can't. It hurts to lose Doppel twice. At least Spanner Sword kind of covers the same territory, you know what I mean? I'm gonna buy nunchucks basically to yeet it in the future. To fight everybody on this floor. Yeah, losing the Doppel twice is pretty bad, just to be honest, but okay. And that's extremely good. Might as well combine 4-4 to become 6-2. And then we sit with 3 dice we can't do anything with, which is becoming a considerable problem. One thing that would help us out a lot is to get a bunch of reusable equipment. Even if the reusable equipment is not that strong, just to have it would be worth something. But things are getting a little spiced yet again. Put your 2 in here. See what else you got. Okay. Take your 2 out. Hey, we broke the lock. It's just that easy. We don't really like our Spanner Sword options here. I think you just go like that. Hit him with the 6-2. And then just manipulate the dice for no reason whatsoever. You hate to see a 4. That is the ultimate hate to see it roll. You don't like to see a 4. But you do like to roll a 6 and then, you know, roll another one. I can't deny it. It's a fun episode as the inventor. Gotta go something else. That's totally fine. Although not, I still think nunchucks getting yeeted would be better for us. Dude, do you go scrap club? I don't know. I kind of really want to buy like a second screwdriver. You don't have HP, huh? I think we may wish to actually skip a fight here. We don't really need more dice. I know you get more max HP. We don't really need a dice, though. You're a real problem. You know that? You're a real issue. Is this even something we wanted? I don't know. I am lost on this one, but I'm trying. Okay, we did create doubles. We're silenced. Limit break is less powerful. That is completely irrelevant, I think, for our current situation. Honestly, the more the run changes, the more it stays the same here. And what by that, all I mean is that as the inventor, pretty much our only option is to do raw damage. That seems to be our best opportunity here. Thank you. So we use the dodge, in my opinion, appropriately. I think we're done, though. Very nice to create no odds. Remember, we got one more fight after this. Even if we choose not to make that fight on this floor, we got one more fight after this to get to the point where we actually dodged, huh? At least this allows us to get quite a lot of raw damage out there. Yeah, no matter what, we got one more fight after this to level up. So it's a genuine issue. Very unlikely we're going to do 14 damage to you, especially when you have a block. Or a dodge, I should say. Okay. He didn't hit us. A very similar situation. There you go. I still think we're spiced. Oh, you hate to see those fives, dude. Those fives mean we're dead. We did it ourselves with freeze, which is the worst part of all. But an attempt was made, okay? For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. That's a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!